Hi, Lila.
Hi, Pookie.
Welcome to another episode of
Lilahbility. What the fuck is up, you guys? Welcome back to yet another episode.
Yeah.
The bad bitches are back.
But of course,
We make our return. And
Yes.
literally, you guys, we're just not the same these days.
Ever.
Love Island is on, and our brains are not.
off fully.
One thing about me and Stas is we're always doing so many things, not including sitting on a couch all day and watching TV.
The rot has been real. The summer has been fun. And I have to say, Love Island is taking control over every aspect of my life. I plan a Love Island snack. I plan a Love Island meal. I plan a Love Island outfit. I'm not going to lie.
We do an outfit change just for like the after episode.
I've looked at flights to Fiji and I've thought about just like breaking in. Because I really need to like round some bitches up in the villa. Let's
Agreed.
just start there. But that's our current hyperfixation. We've been really enjoying spending some quality time together and just kind of dialing it back. I feel like obviously in the past couple episodes, a lot has been happening in our lives. And for once, I have to say, we are boring ass bitches.
We've just been very much like, I was telling Stas the other day, I just feel very peaceful. We both had a little detox week. Stas went to a beautiful resort in Mexico. We'll talk about it. And I had a little detox in Arizona, went floating down the river. We'll talk about it.
Yes.
But we came back and we've literally just been like not going out, not glamming, not filming, just crisscross applesauce. If you guys are watching it and are behind, sorry, maybe skip forward like 5 minutes. I don't even fucking know, but we have to talk about a couple things from Love Island.
Yes. Oh my God. Like my brain can only think about this show and I am emotionally attached to everybody. I'm not going to lie. There's a couple of times where like I've bawled my eyes out. I've watched Lila like physically like almost like hit the TV. It's intense. Like
the Australian Liv got voted off and sent home. And I'm not kidding. I haven't cried like that in years.
Yeah,
since like the doctors told me I couldn't get my vagina done. Like,
yeah, right.
It was so overwhelming.
I don't know what's worse.
I've never liked goodbyes. I've never liked bad news. I've never liked like friendships having to separate. And it's just heartbreak after another. Leah and her BBL are running the fucking show.
Love Island's such an anomaly to me because it is live. First of all, I did not know it was live, and there's a new episode every single day but hump day.
That's 6 1-hour episodes every single week. Like they had a July 4th episode and it was out on like the 5th or the 6th.
It's crazy. Like I don't know how they're actually going about this in real time. The production value,
so crazy.
The social media content, the commentator has to narrate the entire episode before it goes out. Like how do they do this? It's actually sorcery, but it's so good.
And they sleep in the same fucking bed. Some of them are fucking next to each other. Like they have no phones for 60 days. For those of you who do not know, I did a reality show once for like 6 days.
Yeah.
And I went so batshit insane. I thought I was going to need therapy. Like I'm worried for these people when they get out.
I for sure think some are just going straight to Cedars.
Like does Kaylor know that the whole world has been watching her ball her
fuck Erin?
Fuck Erin, bro. Fuck. Kaylor, we love you. And honestly, we want you on this fucking couch.
The dynamics of the villa have had me gagged. The sisterhood, I think
It's beautiful. It's like Friendship Island.
Yeah, it's sometimes it gives like summer camp. Some of my favorite bitches on Love Island are for sure Serena. Serena is a Virgo, a strong ass bitch, and will put Cordell in his place when time may be. There was like a whole scandal with them, which honestly left me in hysterics. Like she was running laps around the villa.
She was in her heels and her little 2-piece purple outfit looked so good. Laps. Like me and Stas were.
Oh shit.
Just spilt Kylie's fucking Sprinter drink all over my couch and I don't care. She was doing so many laps around this fucking villa. I was like, she is getting her steps in.
Yeah.
Cussing him the fuck out. They deserve an Oscar.
Bottega needs to sponsor them because those heels are worn out.
And Leah with her fucking Galliano outfits every other episode. Like, it's just so good. And
Leah is such it's funny because on these reality shows obviously like they're typecasting, they're typing like for an individual that like fits every single like category. Leah on the other hand is her own bad bitch, which makes me die. She's this bitch from Calabasas. She's so kind. She doesn't give a fuck.
I've never seen her out.
Right?
Like, does she not go out? Is she a homebody?
She gives me like, we'll see her like at like Nobu, like
Just
on
for
the
dinner,
water.
like with her family?
Yeah.
Okay. Or like boyfriend or something.
Yeah, she's my favorite in the villa right now. She's a triple Leo and she's causing so much fucking drama. But I do have to say, her and Robgate, like honestly, I'm not
talking about the movie night.
Movie night. Oh my god!
If you guys haven't gotten to the movie night episode, they did a thing where like, honestly, all their secrets were just aired out in front of everybody. And Leah literally was like, Rob is so fucking embarrassing. He's a fucking pussy. Like, because Andrea got sent home and he was heartbroken. But I was like, wow, Leah, you're a cunt.
I wish LA had a movie night where we could like everybody who's talked shit about each other.
It's just on video
and just we all have to watch it together and just come together. Because I'm not gonna lie,
and then hash it out.
And then after the movie night, everybody was good. Everybody like got their feelings like together and they moved on from it. And I feel like that's honestly healthy.
I always say that Stas, we both always say that, like, if there's a problem, let's talk about it.
Let's talk.
Otherwise, there's just going to be 100 more problems. So they really aired that shit out real quick.
It was insanity. Like, honestly, I think my favorite couple who I'm rooting to win the whole show has to be Nicole and Kendall.
A couple episodes ago, I wanted to really just say, like, Kayla and Aaron. But now I'm kind of to the point, sorry, Kayla and Aaron, that, like, I almost feel like he said, I fucking love you, Kayla, fuck. Let's date.
Aaron,
just so he can like go make out with someone else in the shower. Like he's so embarrassing.
He's a manipulator and it's so obvious.
And not a good one. And he always looks like he's coked out.
Well, that's his own demons if I'm going to keep it real. But I don't know. I think she cried the entire season. Like, she could not be in love with this guy. Like, he's making you bawl your eyes out every single day. Fuck, Aaron.
Like, you make me so happy. I'm like, I don't know if I've seen you smile.
I've never seen her smile the whole show.
I haven't seen you happy.
No, it's crazy.
But I just personally don't know what I'm going to do when this show's over. Like, I feel like I'm like going through Grey's Anatomy heartbreak again. Like, it just feels like it's taking over.
It feels like COVID when all you could do was binge.
Watch Too Hot to Handle with Harry Jazzy.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the type of shit that like me, like I could tap into my civilian and I like to sit down, rot, have my moment. And like, that's it. Like, that's my entertainment. And I think it's so funny that in the social media world right now, everything is fucked up, popping off, so much drama, and I think it's the perfect time to kind of sit here and like
so much going on right
dissect everything because first of all, the Love Island drama, we're gonna watch that play out. The last episode I think is July 21st.
We'll just be getting back from Mexico, so you bet your sweet ass we're throwing our suitcases out the window and putting it on the second we land.
Yeah, that's gonna be insane. Yeah. But as for everything else, I know that a lot of people were in the Lilahbility DMs trying to talk about the Clinton Kane situation.
Oh my god.
Which you have some insight on this because truthfully you were there for some of it. So
I'm like honestly gagged as fuck. Okay, so for those of you who do not know, which obviously you saw it, Clinton Kane used to date Brooke. They got into Brooke posted like this 20-part series on TikTok. Mm-hmm. And as you guys know, if a TikTok is over a minute long, you get a certain amount of money. Mm-hmm. Brooke cashed out. Thank you, God.
Respectfully.
And then Clinton replied, like screen recorded and replied to every single sentence that she said on TikTok with like receipts on Google Calendar of each second that they were actually hanging out. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm embarrassed for him because his whole response didn't have an Australian accent. So I was just like, wait, Clinton, you're digging yourself a hole.
Why is it always a man trying to prove a woman wrong? It's never like a civil situation where he could just admit that he's wrong and move on. Like,
or just ignore it and go perform at a concert. Like, this is bad.
His team, truthfully, needs to all be fired because that was no way to handle the situation.
I think this is their way of quitting.
Yeah, I mean, there's been so many like 16-part series like trashing every fucking like internet relationship recently, but I think that one is so upsetting because truthfully, like, I obviously have so much love for her and she's such a beautiful person.
We were together all the time during that relationship, so I feel like seeing how honestly how happy they made each other. So now it's kind of just sad because I'm like, those are real people's like emotions, their life, like, and like I never will forget just like the behind the scenes shit of her being like I was there when Clinton was fucking her over, so it is so heartbreaking that he's like
doing it again.
Just
2 years
just
later.
extending it and still
Give
fucking with
it
someone's mental
up,
health.
dude. Buy some shut your mouth and buy some chicken tendies because we need to close this once and fucking for all.
Clinton Kane, you better go to Raising Cane's.
Yeah, baby. He's raising hell, but he should be raising Cane's, honey.
Extra sauce.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm crying.
Yeah, so that to me is just sad. I feel like it's
Yeah.
crazy, especially because like they both have their own careers, and it almost just seems like a fight of like who can ruin the other person's like careers. Just like move on, write a song, make a TikTok, do a brand deal, and move the fuck on.
I honestly want to see her in a healthy relationship with a civilian.
I would love to see her with somebody that's not like a movie star, not online.
Because truthfully, all these dumb ass like men who think they're famous and think they have power are only gonna just keep abusing it. And there's so much more value in a relationship when it's not public. And I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say that. Like, I think that is so much healthier to have that
one
balance.
person can be in the public.
Yeah, exactly.
But then I think if the other person's
There's
a
only
civilian,
room for
it's
one
so
star.
much better. And I was talking to Stas the other day, and I was like, I just don't get, because like then the Central C and Madeline RG thing came out, and I'm like, oh, but Central C seems like such an angel. And
No.
Stas was like, Lila, if someone has any power, whether it's the president, whether it's like a manager at a restaurant, no matter what kind of fucking power someone has, they're gonna use it to their full advantage to fuck
It's
somebody over,
fucked.
which is really sad.
Madeline RG found out via
Oh my God.
via song.
Via Ice Spice music video.
No, like literally via SoundCloud that her boyfriend was cheating on her, and I think that's so fucked up. Honestly, here's what rubs me wrong about that whole situation. It's like you guys are in the public eye. You guys already have like whatever issues and speculations. You're a rapper, she's a rapper, whatever, on you.
Is she a rapper?
I think Ice Spice is a rapper.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Madeline Argy.
No,
I
no.
was like, what?
So I'm like, there's already like that kind of like preconceived notion on them.
That they're gonna cheat on people.
That you're gonna cheat on people. You're gonna write about it in a song, and you're gonna just play dirty. Why would you prove that right? You just showed your fucking your like all your cards on the table, and that's what rubs me the wrong way. And I'm like, why would you do that?
And it's like so many other
I
aspects
was
of
rooting
it. Like,
for you. I was rooting for you.
I was really rooting for Oakley and Madeline. Like,
Right?
honestly, when me and Stas saw both of them at Poppy,
Yes.
I was like, wait, they're so cute. He was protecting her the whole time. She like sat in the back. He was with her. Like, it was very much so cute. We've been standing them for way too long.
Yeah, like it's unfortunate because I feel like these rapper guys think they're so slick, and obviously he told her in a song. It's like you can't even just man up and say it with your fucking chest.
No.
His 5'9" ass could not sit there, and he literally physically couldn't stand what he did, so he had to write it in a song.
With his chicken legs, he was falling over. He had to sit down.
Oakley.
But yeah, she posted this huge thing. She found out like the day before her birthday, and then she was like, then Central C was like paying this other influencer to like lip sync his song or something, and I read online that it was Leah Halton, and I'm just like, wait,
yeah.
And I saw her TikTok in a Maybach, and I was just like,
not our girl Leah.
Not
like,
our girl Leah.
No,
like,
Leah
no.
slander. Will not be happening here.
Absolutely not.
There's just so much foul play in that whole situation. And I think I'm
I
glad.
feel so bad for her.
You know what I'm glad though? The silver lining in all of these people coming forward is that like give the women their voice back. If the internet can do one thing, it's you can shine some light on the shitty motherfuckers out there. Clinton Kane, Central C. Why are they both CC? We're canceling C's for the rest of the year.
Canceling fucking
Ice
Central
Spice.
C, canceling Chanel.
Yeah, everything with C's is double C's is done. I'm done with that. I hope these women honestly
And I feel like she doesn't give me drama. So when she did that, that's how you know he fucked up.
Exactly.
He fucked up.
I hope they stand in their strength, stand in their right, and move the fuck on from these little fucking boys, like they're children.
I'm always so back and forth of like,
what would you do in that situation?
Well, I think you know what I would.
You would like have a threesome with Central C.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And Ice Spice.
I'm going through this new 26-year-old, trying to at least, era of like, okay, Lila, every single call, you don't have to call people out. You don't have to make a TikTok just for like whatever.
No, but you totally do.
But this, oh my God, I would have gone so insane. Personally, I think this is just God's way of like never giving me a boyfriend, because he just knows if that boyfriend fucked up, I'd go to prison.
No, respectfully.
Yeah.
Like I would like key a car.
Think of me like when I have to wait. Remember at California Pizza Kitchen that day that like they just didn't give me a water, and I was like so upset.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the same. That's the same as your boyfriend cheating on you. 100%.
No, it's so much worse. Which like the tears. Oh my God.
Yeah, no.
So help me God.
The internet is in hysterics right now, and there's only 2 people to bring everybody back together.
Us.
That's me and Lila.
Us.
I just want to bake a cake with everybody's feelings, and we can all eat it together.
Is that from a TikTok?
From Mean Girls.
Oh my God, that's right. Wait, I need prison for not knowing that.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, it's crazy. And I feel like it's been
Good luck
so
to
long
these
with
girls.
like social media. There's like been nothing really happening. Everyone's in Europe. And then this week it's just bam.
The moon was in Virgo, and I did have a couple panic attacks, but I'm not going to lie. This was like probably like a mental anxiety attack, like on steroids. Like this.
And I listened to every single second. Like Clan's, it was hard to actually listen to him sound like such a fucking idiot for so long. I'll never get that time
He's
back.
kind of like he's not very well spoken. Like I'll just say that.
No, and if you actually
Thank God
watch
he has a
it
talent
and like study it, like it's. I mean, duh, I would need one too. But he keeps looking off the screen like he's looking at a full script.
Yeah, like what's going on?
And it's like, who wrote that script? Ryan Murphy?
His
This
mother.
Is a fucking horror film.
His mother who's alive.
His mom was typing away, baby.
Exactly.
So God bless him. God bless America. America's kind of in shambles as well. Trump got shot.
Ouch.
Thoughts?
Ouch is my thought.
Ouch. Like literally fucking ouch.
I mean, that whole situation is actually beyond me. It's so funny. When that happened, I was at Starbucks, and when the workers told me, and they were like freaking out about it, and I was like,
yeah, I was in your bed.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
So we were watching Love Island. Stoss left to go like run errands. I was like, I need my lashes done. My lash lady came to her house because she was gone, and I was laying in bed, eyes glued shut. Stoss calls me. I'm like, one eye closed, and Stoss was like, Lila, Trump got shot, and I'm like,
everybody
what?
thought he died, which is crazy.
I don't even want to like know what would happen.
Yeah,
like, I just feel
no.
like that's another round of the purge.
I mean, let's just keep it real. Like on this podcast,
It's really sad, though.
like gun violence is so fucking real, and the whole situation is so. It's heartbreaking because a 20-year-old.
It was
obviously,
a 20-year-old for sure.
Yeah, the kid
That's
was 20,
so fucked.
and he was like a registered Republican. All this weird ass shit. I don't know his rhyme or reason. It just makes
A 20-year-old holding a gun though and thinking that's his only option to like life is like fuck.
There's so many things wrong
Start
with this
podcast.
Yeah.
Like, do something.
Well, I think if he would have had a podcast, I don't know if I think he still would have access to guns, but I think there's such a bigger picture with that. And I remember it was Adam22 who said, obviously everybody's talking about Trump getting shot, but what about like the thousands of trans women that get shot every single day and it doesn't even break headlines?
Adam22 saying that was so insane and amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone always wants to come at me when I'm like, but let's talk about the anti-trans laws being passed.
Let's talk about
but
it.
It's true. Trump gets shot in the fucking ear. Obviously crazy. He's running for president. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
And the whole world shuts down. But so many other people are getting fucking shot and no one talks about it. It's so twisted and so sad. I feel like I can't even dive into it because like my brain can't like
it's such like
do all that.
It's such a fucked up world we live in. I think it's just only becoming more and more blatant. So my only thoughts on that is just everybody stay safe. Everybody honestly, go vote and say your piece.
Research.
Do your research, whatever you feel like you need to do. But that whole situation is just so disheartening. I hate hearing about like tragedies and things like that because it only just adds so much like worse to like whatever our country is going towards.
Our country's shit babes.
Our country's fucked and so is Love Island. Let's just say
our country is fucked in it.
Yeah.
Or in it. Whatever they say in fucking London.
But yeah, that shit was crazy.
It's crazy. I think like I don't know if it's because like both of us grew up in small towns.
Yeah.
But whenever I hear like even we were at a movie last night and someone like got stabbed, like I don't like the real shit, the dark shit, the scary shit. Like I just don't. I'm like a little kid at heart. Like I just want to feel like safe.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make
no one is safe.
No one's safe. No matter where the fuck you are. It's so fucking like sad. And,
yeah.
But obviously it could always be worse. Grateful that we're here. Filming for you guys.
Always.
Duh. You guys already know we're on our fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
And Gypsy Rose is also pregnant. Which is absolutely like kind of amazing.
That's kind of it. Why does it feel like that's like the first trans person pregnant?
It
like,
does feel like just a doll got pregnant. She just went through like a uterus transplant and she finally is successful.
After
but
everything she went through, she can still get pregnant. God bless her genes.
that's what I was thinking, because didn't she literally like, tell me if I'm wrong, didn't she like get chemotherapy?
I think so. I
Like,
think
didn't she like get surgeries, get like every tooth pulled out? Like, isn't she like
she has a
take medicine,
flipper.
like-
yeah.
How I'm surprised her insides are okay.
Yeah.
But if
I
all the
mean,
fucking club rats in LA are okay, I guess Gypsy Rose will be
yeah,
okay.
Gypsy Rose threw that plan B out and Ken is in, baby.
I'm not caught up with like all her documentary stuff, but I know I was when it like came out on Hulu. It was like her first thing since prison. That was fucking insane. I paid like $90 on Hulu to watch it. Not kidding.
So good.
But didn't she have like she had a baby daddy in jail?
Yes.
Or like a husband in jail.
Ryan.
Got out and started dating someone else
She started out with Ken, who's her baby daddy now.
in prison.
Yeah, they were engaged. And then after that,
But like, was he in jail?
no, I don't think so. And then her,
So-
I know. How does she find these men? Wait, Gypsy's
Why
finding,
are we seeing?
Why am I signal and Gypsy Rose finding man after man after man? What jail did
Gypsy
she
Rose
go
literally
to?
annihilated her mother and had guys frolicking towards her behind bars.
What are her fucking postcards giving? Cause shit,
She must be kinky.
right? I feel like Gypsy's got to be a freak.
She said, "Handcuff me to the wall."
Somebody want to match my freak? Somebody
Wait,
wanna-
she needs to make that
She
TikTok.
has to be a freak. Like, she got pregnant kind of fast.
Wait,
too.
speaking real quick about Gypsy, or not even Gypsy, side note, speaking of freaky and speaking of prison,
What?
did you guys see that in the UK, this security guard who's a woman was getting railed by a prison mate? Wait, isn't that what they're called? Like, the guy in prison was
Yeah.
fucking the woman's security guard and recording it on his like little cement phone
Yeah.
and posted it. She got arrested, obviously. She's moaning, eyes in the back of her head, like, oh, fuck.
She is literally.
And then she's like, I was assaulted. I'm like, sister, you have a husband and a kid.
You had 4 orgasms. What about that?
You squirted on
Yeah. On video, babe.
in the prison.
There is some corrupt ass shit out there.
But you never know. Like, maybe her marriage was ass. Maybe her man like had a micro. Like, maybe she was really just fucking horny as fuck.
She gave no fucks, and
I
now
don't
she's
blame
on the
her.
run. So God bless her. But back to Gypsy.
Yeah, back to Gyps.
I know Gypsy. She's so controversial because a lot of people feel like, you know, she doesn't deserve being in the spotlight, and she's had such a rough, fucked up, traumatic life. I truly think her being pregnant is going to be the
I
only
think it'll change her life.
one of the most normal things that can happen to her. In so many ways, Gypsy is trans. Like not like that, but
She wasn't
Gypsy.
born male. Well, we wouldn't even know.
I wouldn't know.
Don't know if she was male. Don't know if she had cancer. Don't know if she
Yeah, we don't. It's inconclusive. But Gypsy, she transitioned her entire life around into basically from the most fucked up to being semi-normal. I truly think that, like,
This is her only time in her whole life that she's just like,
yeah, I think motherhood is gonna truly be like, it's such a blessing towards anybody. And for her, like, all I really want for her, like, I want her to have a Kardashians like wedding special. Like, there, I said
did you
it.
see her on the Kardashians? I was watching it last night.
I did see her on the Kardashians.
Did you like watch it or just like a
I
little
just
clip?
saw it.
They have like a 15-minute conversation.
Really?
Kim smiling the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
she really loves Gypsy, and I think it's so cute. And honestly, I want to just say, like, I hope she like has her security so she like feels safe or lives somewhere amazing, rich, because she honestly deserves it. And like,
Yeah.
she just has her baby and like does everything opposite of what her mom did to her, obviously,
Yeah.
because like she deserves that, her kid deserves that, and I hope the baby's healthy. I guess
Yeah.
I can't get pregnant, but shout out Gypsy.
Like, what's she gonna name her like kid? Like Tipsy, like
Do you think
Tulip?
do you think it's gonna be like off of
Instead
Gypsy?
like Gypsy Rose, like Tipsy
It'll be something
Tulip,
very Trisha coded. I feel like,
right?
Like everyone will be like,
I feel like it's gonna be insane.
like Paris naming her like daughter London. Like I feel like it'll be like that.
That was insane.
It was so good. But that shocked the world, and everyone had their own fucking opinions, which I'm like, honestly, just let the girl live.
Can we just start normalizing like people being happy? Is happiness too?
It's illegal.
Is that so hard to like attain happiness and without somebody having a fucking dumbass opinion?
But that's what's crazy about
Hello?
her getting out of prison for what, like 5-10 years and not knowing what Instagram is, like not knowing that. Like she's like learning all this social media stuff, and obviously the world is following it. But it's like, oh, Gypsy, babe, you don't know what TikTok entails.
Yeah, no, turn those comments off, baby.
Turn the comments, hide the comments, filter the words. Like,
Yeah, no.
honestly, just log out while you have the change.
Yeah, right. Change your username.
Get the chat, go live for an hour like Jason Nash.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we talk about that.
Oh, the Jason Nash tea.
The Alyssa Violet of it all.
I love how we're doing all the tea in the beginning of the episode.
There's just so much this week. Like, the whole world came at fucking Alyssa Violet because she defended Jason Nash for going live. But I think I think if you have millions of followers and you can make thousands of dollars by going live, I made $40 and I was ecstatic.
I mean, I actually got $40 today from TikTok. I felt pretty good about it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to our $40 on TikTok,
Yes.
baby. I know where we're going tonight. Catch day.
Yes. No, literally. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I get the satire. I think Tana's humor is kind of hysterical sometimes. Like, she's like,
no, like imagine being Jason.
No, like, like that's so, I feel like that's honestly something that like we would give and gab about. Like, okay, it's obviously satire. She's obviously kidding. And she's sitting there. It's like, imagine like you're having such a shitty day. You got a horrible blowout. Like your nails are fucked. Like your spray tan is half off. Imagine
someone spilled a drink on you with a fresh spray tan.
Imagine you're not Jason Nash. Like, I don't know. That's comedy, but there's so much. There's emotions, children involved, so many other things, which I think are great points. Like on the internet, there's no fucking boundaries and
at all.
I don't know if there ever will be, truthfully, because like you could literally
like very good at filtering though. Like you're so good.
I know, but you can literally, if I want to, I can come for the freckle on your fucking face.
Someone came for it today.
Said
it looked like shit, and they called me uncanny.
Which Lila doesn't know what uncanny is. I don't want to tell her.
And then what's the other one they said?
They
said I looked like Roger from American Dad.
I've been told that before as well.
That you look like Roger?
With my wig cap on.
I don't have a wig cap.
So I guess wrapping up the tea on everybody else, let's get back to us.
Let's get back to work.
Yeah. More importantly, how am I feeling? I mean, I'm feeling good after obviously a shit month of just grieving. June was like fucking like just a month from hell. I literally felt like the moment everything stopped, it got worse. Mm-hmm. If I'm being like, I genuinely feel like that. So
we came back, we had a breather, and then
it felt like suffocating all over again. I do have to say, I'm so grateful that I got the opportunity to grieve in peace. I went on a solo trip. I went to Cabo. That was so much fun. And for me, I don't know. I find so much comfort and clarity when I am by myself. A lot of people, everybody kept asking me, like, obviously, I mean, to update you guys, my dad died a month after my best friend died, which was just so beyond fucked up. But everybody kept asking me, are you okay? What do you need? How can I help you? And I genuinely didn't know what to say because I'm like, there's nothing anybody else can do. I'm just a person who I need my space. And I was grateful to be blessed enough to have that. And 6 days away from LA really did the trick, y'all.
It's always the escape that just does it.
Yeah.
No matter where you are. Rosemont, Illinois, the montage in fucking Cabo. Like, you could literally go to the Motel 6 and be happy.
A Southwest flight, baby. Like, ooh. Like,
makes my pussy tingle.
Yeah. Like, row 24. Like, like fuck. So yeah, that was good. I wish you were with me though, because that was a lot of
fun. You needed that, obviously. Yeah. I think like just a breather in general. But if you guys are in any of that situation, even from like a best friend standpoint, I was like going through my own motions because I'm like, how do I like, and no matter what's going on, like I really just want to make sure Stas is like happy, good, taken care of in any way, because she always does that to everybody around her. And like there's no rule book like on anything either of us have gone through this summer, like all the fucking hate online, our best friend passing away, her father passing away, like me dealing with it, like trying to be there for her. Like there's no rule book on how to be there for your best friend after like 2 deaths in 1 month. Like there really isn't. But you just have to take things one step at a time and be grateful for what is in front of you and who you do have and like the time you had with those people. And death just really fucking like,
I'm triggered.
It just sucks and it's horrible, but you have to find other ways to heal from that. And I think Cabo kind of I loved seeing you on your morning walks, like
through the village. I had my little village. I got my pina colada every single morning. Like
they drove you around on the golf cart. Like you were like That was exactly what you needed.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Honestly, like I felt like I had spent an entire month in my bedroom in New Jersey, bawling my eyes out, having the worst panic attacks, the worst anxiety. I felt like if I'm going to grieve this time, I need to at least
have a double shot pina colada.
Exactly. And a quesadilla.
Extra cheese.
Obviously.
Yes, of course.
But yeah, for me that I had to get away, change my environment, and I literally kept saying I need to realign. I feel like when I came back, I realigned, and when you went to Arizona at the same time that I was in Cabo, what on that trip do you think like spiritually helped you? Because obviously you were dealing with a lot of hate at the time. If you want to talk about that.
I guess just putting everything out there. I feel like everybody online, everybody in my life, myself. Obviously, I've been going out a lot lately. Obviously, I guess like my weight has been concerning some people lately. I'm just trying to like be there for myself and figuring out how to be the healthiest, happiest version of myself while dealing with all this other extra shit going on in my life. Our best friend Olivia calls me and she's like, what are you doing? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like get on a flight tonight. Like, I am so sorry. I've been seeing everything going on online and like you need to get out of there. And I was like, done. Flight was already booked before you finished that sentence. So I packed up shop being Daisy.
Yes.
And I went to Arizona, and the second I got there was Tom Yum soup at the front door and Love Island was on the TV. And I was like,
God. This is your rehab.
That was my rehab. And Olivia was going through like her just like sober, healthy era. We went to Barry's. We floated down Salt River. I didn't go out one night, which was crazy for me. I haven't spent 7 days inside ever. I think that was just good. I think I just had to like, it almost felt like going back home. Like I just didn't want to see anyone I know. And I just wanted to like wake up and have normal days. So
I feel like you're in like this new era, especially in LA. Maybe it's the summer. Maybe it's everything that you've gone through. Like to me, I know everybody else sees it differently. I see this bitch every single day, so I don't want to hear fucking shit.
Yeah.
But I really feel like I've noticed in you that you have like matured. Like I feel like you have.
I'm really trying.
But like not even trying, like naturally as you go through things in life, like you will like develop different coping mechanisms. And I truly have seen like you're not as quick and not as, you know, like what's the word when it's just like what the fuck are you doing?
Like oblivious to like what you're even doing.
Yes. Yeah. I feel like for once you're actually taking accountability for the things that you've gone through and the things that, you know, you're moving with intention. I think that's a really important thing to be thinking about every single time you're making a decision. Like you have a greater good in mind. And I honestly think that's beautiful. And I don't know, I think you don't get enough credit. And I think people are so easy to judge somebody who is authentically themselves. And that is my biggest fucking problem with these dumbass fucking hoes, is that they want to come for you because you're the easiest target, because you will be,
because they know I'm very like kind of like they know I'm gonna see a comment or a thing and then I'm gonna respond to it, and I'm very, sometimes I lash out. And I think naturally, whether it was my childhood, my like red flag, or my thing that I wish I could change, this is me taking accountability, is when I upset somebody or the world or my best friend or my parents, I'm so upset internally that I upset them that I like that I like freak out and I get loud. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. Cause I like panic. Like I don't like that I upset anybody, and I hate that I messed up, and I hate that I made a bad decision, and I hate that I wasn't thinking before I spoke or did something. So I'm like just upset, and then I say it not sincerely, and then it digs myself a deeper hole. And I've been like that since I was 10 years old, and I'm trying to fix that really bad this year, because I can't be like that in a marriage. Like,
I mean, you can. It's just not going to be a long marriage.
I like accidentally cheats on him. Like, I'm sorry. You gave me a headache that day.
Yeah. Like, seriously, you couldn't get it up. This is a you problem, babe.
You should have taken your fucking Viagra.
Right. Take your Blue Chew, bitch.
I feel like the hard shit always I feel like both of us like has made us like grow and like not care about like the dumb shit that we used to kind of care. Like we're like, we know what's important.
I definitely feel like, I mean, in terms of everything that has happened, I'm a better person because I I know my heart. I know who has my heart. I know the values that I have in life. And I will never take a second of life for granted. I don't even want to spend a second of my life upset anymore because that's wasted time. Life is only so short.
Like, it's the scary, dark shit. Like, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Like,
and even the really scary, dark shit doesn't truly matter. Like, obviously, you know, shit was so fucked up, honestly, for a very long time. But I think when you can kind of turn that into, you gotta close the blind and wake up the next day and know that the sun is gonna set.
The sun is shining.
Yeah.
The sun is gonna set.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Olivia said that from Love Island. I love her.
Olivia Kaiser? Oh, the
Liv from Love Island. Oh my god,
I love her.
So
I just know we're gonna like have a moment with one of them soon.
I know.
Honestly.
So speaking of values and kind of like materialism and such, should we talk about the fight that we had today? And kind of elaborate into why it was so fucking stupid. Sunglass gate.
Okay, so some of our little things like aren't even a gate. This was a full-blown gate. So me and Stas both DM'd this company and they were nice enough to send us the same
my god,
pair
best sunglasses ever. I will never ever in a million years like not gag over this sunglass company because they ate down.
Stas looks good I'm not gonna lie, in every single pair of sunglasses. Me, my nose is so fucking microscopic that usually they fall off, or B, my head is so fucking big and wide I look like a bobblehead.
Yeah,
nothing fits my fucking
also
head.
I'd like to mention I found them first. So
Vela Eyewear.
Yeah.
Stas got her first pair, then I
Biggest
DM'd them,
fans.
then I lost both of ours.
So we go no. See, he said we go to New Jersey. Lila's in an Uber. I told her, I'm always like
New
checking
Jersey
her.
I lost your pair. I think I lost.
No,
mine
you
before.
lost your pair in New Jersey. When we went back to LA, I gave you mine, and then you lost them. So that's why when they sent her another pair number 3 of the same fucking sunglasses, I sat here for weeks. I said, I really want my sunglasses back. I really want my sunglasses back. She has no words. She's moving along with her day. I'm fucking blinded. I already can't fucking see.
Put on your Chanels.
They hurt my head really bad. So anyways, so then this morning I'm sitting here and I went to Barry's and I was walking to Lila's house and I was like, this is really awkward, but can I please have my sunglasses back?
But technically those weren't hers. I DM'd them and they said no to her and they said yes to me. So I got another pair and she took them.
So I just want to see like the morality police. I'm calling on you bitches.
But actually think about it.
No, but think about it. Then if they
sent me a new pair for me.
I know, but if they gave you another pair and you lost mine, then they would be mine. And then so anyways, I came over here.
If they wanted you to have another pair, they would.
Okay, bitch, shut the fuck up. She gave me so much attitude, so much fucking grit, grief, whatever. And I'm not gonna lie to you.
Grit and grief.
Whatever the fuck. I think the biggest thing when we fight is that you like I don't think you understand how to fight with somebody. Like I'm not gonna lie.
No, you're good at it and I'm not.
Well, because I'm not gonna fucking fight with you. I'm not gonna argue about a pair of sunglasses. Like if you wanted them, like truthfully take them. Like I understand you want them, whatever. But it was like we were talking and then you were like bringing up other shit, which it's like never.
Well, in my defense,
when you're fighting,
she took a IMG shirt from me without asking. I didn't notice she took it and then she lost it. And I said, who gives a fuck? So who cares?
But if she would have told me, I love that IMG shirt so much. Will you please get me a replacement? Oh my God, 100%. I'm an idiot. I lost it. I would not argue with you because I lost your shit, bitch.
But I got that shirt for free and I would never want my best friend to spend her hard-earned money on a shirt that was free, just like the sunglasses.
Clock in and clock out, baby. We got shit to do. That is so regardless, when you're fighting with somebody, never compare it to a different situation. And I feel like you do that. It's
I know, and I always
no,
say out
but
loud,
it's like oh. No, but it's like when you took my shirt and da. No, it's not like that because guess what? I took your shirt and I told you about it and I couldn't fucking find it. And then X, Y, and Z.
Valdivas, we were in the air parasailing. Cabo Chia goes, I have a confession. I stole your shirt without asking and I lost it. Cue the video. Not kidding. She never asked. Or told me.
But regardless of the situation, we came to an agreement that it was so fucking stupid and we should be grateful for the positions that we're in. We're blessed enough to have the resources to even have, you know, amazing sponsors and companies be so
great. I offered her $800 Balenciaga sunglasses.
I didn't want the fucking Balenciagas, bitch. I wanted my sunglasses. So morality police, I really want you to comment right now and tell me where these pair, because we still have the sunglasses and I gave them back to this fucking bitch. And I hope you look so goddamn good in Mexico, baby. So regardless of the situation,
when we both had them though, so then we
it'd be matching. But
another
this bitch,
pair's on the way. I'm not kidding. In 1 week, you guys will.
It?
I bought them and DM'd them, so we might have a backup.
See, that's the right thing to do.
I'm seriously
don't have a conversation about it. Don't argue. Don't argue with me.
No,
over
but then
what
Stas
you
is
did.
always like, "You're 26. This is sad." I
said this is Les Miserables. I'm not.
My mom made
with
me
you.
literally watch that movie once, and I still haven't forgave her. Worst fucking movie ever. That and War Dog.
I think War Dogs.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite movie.
No.
With Jonah Hill.
Not the funny one.
No, my God, it's so funny.
Okay, wait, then a different one.
Jonah Hill and whatever his name is.
We'll have to watch it. Anyway.
So I think that opens the conversation of like obviously materialism, materialistic things, and kind of like the everybody's wanting more in this life.
Always.
The influencer life, the celebrity life, even like just whatever you're in, you will always want more. And I think my question to you is like, when is enough? And like, what do you think?
Well, I think everybody, especially in Los Angeles, I mean, honestly, especially everywhere. I think honestly, the bitches that might not be in LA might be even more hungry for materialistic shit. But like, everyone is hungry for it.
Yeah.
Personally, to speak from both of us, I'm just hungry for the twice baked potato from Catch Steak, and they got it off the menu, so I'm pissed as fuck. But I think that I'm not even kidding. My rent could not even be paid, but like as long as my rent's paid, I'm so content. I'm so happy because as long as I have my roof, if my bank account is negative, I know Stas has points at Starbucks and we can go get a strawberry acai lemonade. So all the other shit, like I'm not gonna lie, in New York, I lost a Fendi bag. Just found out that one of my ex-best friends stole my multicolored Louis Vuitton bag, and I'm just like, Paris Hilton also owns it. So I'm honestly really upset, but what am I gonna do? Sit here and cuss her out? No. Sit here and cry? No. I just got my lashes done, even though they kind of look like shit. And so there's just so many other things that like matter. Like Daisy's right next to me, and so is Stas. So I am A-okay.
Yes.
Like, I'm good.
I always say you're not defined by the amount of times you fall. You're defined by how quickly you get back up. And I feel like, you know, we're in this era of life that we feel like we need all these things and we need a boyfriend and we want these things. But when we actually look inside of what we have, our health, our happiness, our friendships, that to me
we're so good,
is more valuable than anything. And I think if anybody could, you know, learn anything from this podcast, it's that even if you were living on the kitchen floor and you were still,
I was so happy,
still doing everything. I always say if this all went away tomorrow, I would still be making my beauty videos and we would still be giving and gabbing because that's what we love to do. Always know your heart and value that before anything else.
I think. Oh my God.
Mic drop.
Hits Daisy in the head. I always say that and I always think that. And even with like, I feel like a lot of people who either, I mean, obviously me and Stas don't live together, but like best friends who live together, roommate together, a podcast together, like sometimes it ends badly. So I think that's why me and Stas always say, let's talk about it, let's communicate it, and then move the fuck on. Because in the end, we're so happy whether we're in buttfuck nowhere, in a penthouse, in the Tower Suites at the Mondrian in Miami. Like no matter where, whether we're row 38B on Spirit or whether we're first class in JetBlue Mint, like we're smiling the same. Like
it's about the experiences you have with people. And I don't know, I just think after, I mean, everybody died.
Everything.
After everybody died, I'm very grateful for my health and the people in my life. And you know what?
We got our Europe summer.
Yes!
We're going to Ibiza in a couple weeks, you guys. I can't wait.
Ibiza Baldiva coming soon.
Ibiza Baldiva.
That's right.
She did it again. And
always.
Speaking of experiences, and speaking of one of our favorite things that makes us smile even more.
What?
Live music.
Oh, shit.
We went to Tate McRae Oh my fucking God. Since January, I've been saying, you guys, July 11th, Tate McRae, Greek theater. And we went.
You've been sending this in the group chat like every single week leading up to it. I remember when I was in Cabo and you were sending it to me and we're like, we have to go. It has to happen.
And we almost didn't.
It's so crazy. The story of that day is crazy too. I was in a mood. I was serving.
Stoss was in a mood.
I was in a mood. I was just bratty. I had to fold my laundry that day. I was truly like pissed the fuck off.
Yeah.
And I was texting Lila and I was like, seriously, I will never forgive you if we don't go to Tate tonight. Like, I actually had a vendetta against you. And you know what we did? We booked that shit.
And I'm not kidding. We were both kind of in moods. Stoss was in her mood, so she started cleaning. But she told me to come over first thing when I woke up so we could watch Love Island. Mm-hmm. She made me wait 2 hours. I'm grateful, though, because she cooked me an avocado thing for breakfast.
Obviously.
But I wanted to watch it so bad. And she was like, I'm cleaning. And I freaked out.
I
was
stress
like,
clean.
I was like, I'm going to the fucking pool then. Because if you want me to stay inside and miss out on the UV index being 11, like, it's tan time, baby.
Oh my God. Gym tan laundry.
I love tanning so much. I think Stoss is actually starting to get concerned because it's like, there could be the most important thing that we have to go to. And I'm like, it's 1:30. That's the UV index is the strongest it ever is.
She's like, that's only 30 minutes before I have to go. It takes me 5 minutes to glam and then she'll be on the way. For me, it takes me 3 days to prepare to leave my house. What the fuck?
So true. But we went to Tate. We saw Tate. We looked amazing. We had the best seats. We honestly met a lot of you guys.
We saw so many of the Lilahbility Belle Diva baddies.
This one person goes, every Monday. And I go, oh my God.
Fucking Monday. You know, baby. I see you.
We've only been off 1 week. So I think we've been killing that. We'll be late by hours to dinner, but every Monday, bitch.
Every fucking Monday.
We're on it.
Like clockwork.
Don't you fucking play.
No, so we were in the bathroom, right? This was
oh
gag
my
worthy.
God.
And honestly, Lila's fans
I'm going through my Lilahbility
so fucking hard for her. They will literally, one of the girls in the bathroom offered us DMT. And I'm not going to lie, I was vibing so hard. I almost did it.
It's like hilarious. Like when we were in Indiana at the canceled stuff, like I some of them would be like, oh, we have Coke. You want some? And I was like, first of all, no, you're trying to drug me.
Yeah.
Second of all, my nose is too small for all that shit. And third of all, what? I don't know.
Okay, cool.
So that was crazy. So we went to Tate.
Tate was actually a spiritual experience. She's such a fucking good performer. That bitch put her whole pussy into that performance.
I've never seen anybody move like that, look like that, have blonder, longer, thicker hair, have the perfect tan.
She's so fucking good. And she literally performed literally like inches away from us. And I was vibing so fucking hard. I was levitating. Like, have you ever gone to a concert and just levitated?
I've never screamed like that in my entire life.
Ever.
I'm not kidding. And then it's just so crazy because if you guys are going through anything, whether you're having the best day, worst day, don't care. Get in your car, get on a train, put on I don't care what you have to do. Just go to YouTube and type in Tate McRae Malibu acoustic, Run for the Hills.
So good.
The amount of times I've left like a daddy's or like an after party at 5 a.m, bawling my eyes out because homeboy didn't cash me out enough. Blasting fucking Tate barefoot pussy out in a Suburban. Like,
she's truly one of one. Like, there's nobody like Tate McRae. And I'm not gonna lie, I get compared to her a lot. And after seeing her in person, I will say I really think we actually do look like.
I see it that night. Not obviously like with the long blonde hair. Like, no,
yeah.
But like the pony, the face. Like, obviously Tate doesn't have this hair, but like
if Tate McRae had an afro, that is me. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm trying to say. It was
insane. I saw her. Did I ever tell you I saw her at an after party?
Did you really?
A couple months ago. I'm not going to lie. I had to go to the bathroom to take a deep breather.
Right.
I go to I don't know why this is going to actually be a real sentence, but I went to the Beckham's house. Like David Beckham's son. They were like having a party. Romeo. Yeah. I went to Romeo's house.
Okay.
Huge. So nice. I saw Jake Shane, Therapist King.
Love the puss.
You know, I had my little phone therapist.
Phone puss.
Phone pussy. And I was like, Jake, what are you doing here? And he's like, well, I obviously live in LA. And I was like, wait, you do? And he's like, yeah, but like I never go out. But like Tate dragged me out. And in my brain, I'm just like, where's Tate? Like, what? Slicked bun, looked so fucking good. I was just like, don't you have like a tour to like attend to? It was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, LA after parties really do just like amaze me. And it's always crazy because it's one of those things where it's like you could literally pass Kylie Jenner, but what are you gonna do? Ask her for a photo?
Yeah, that's like a vortex.
You can't. Like, you can't.
Have
like,
some decorum.
You just have to like be like, oh my God, baby looks so hot, and then just move on and cry in the bathroom.
Right.
That's what I did, at least. But we went to the Tate McRae concert, and then we went to Dave and Buster's because JoJo Siwa rented it out.
Oh, JoJo had her song release party at Dave & Buster's, which was actually so much fun. I met Gustavo Rock
from Big Time Rush.
Hello, he was an icon. So nice, so cool.
I don't know when this happened, but me and Stas are suddenly like the biggest JoJo Siwa stans in the whole world.
I'm not gonna lie. After we saw her at Pride, like I know every lyric to her songs.
Every song. Well, one of our best friends, Malia, is her backup dancer. So honestly, we just support her and listen to it anyways. But I'm not gonna lie, like I have a crush on her. I think
she's really hot.
Cause I think it's just her personality.
Do you think she's like down for TS?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see her, I'm like, why do you look so hot?
You know what we need to start doing on this podcast? We need you need to DM her right now.
Oh, DMing people live.
Yeah.
And then, like, updating. Yeah, who knows? I honestly need like an old rich man, so that's probably not in my cards.
Yeah, no.
So that was fun. I honestly like. I think being a little kid at heart, like I'm always down for an arcade game.
Oh my God!
Unlimited cards and unlimited shots.
Yeah,
JoJo,
let's go, baby.
Chef's kiss.
Yes.
So good.
I just love her because she's like weirdly taking like over the gay pop world by storm, and she always has like a teddy bear like on her clit, which I don't really understand, but I'm not gonna lie, I live for the avant-garde-ness of it all.
I just think she's always, whether she, like from the second she was on TV until now, like she knows how to make people talk.
She's a star.
Because I've like, whenever she said the one thing like, who's your dream guest, and she's like, my ex-girlfriend, like everyone's like, oh, cringy, the makeup cringy. She's doing it right.
I mean, she's killing it. She reminds you of like Kesha.
Yeah, exactly.
Like old Kesha.
You're talking about her.
Yeah.
That's what she wants. And
she also
lives in a mansion, babe.
Sweet. Like she's such a sweetheart. Like always so welcoming, so nice, so silly. Like not gonna lie, kind of down for her. Like,
call me.
Yeah. I feel like we need to take like a caller or something like that. I feel like we should like prank call somebody.
Who would we prank call?
I don't know. Or like DM somebody.
The other day I was at this after party, and this guy who I've known him for way too long in the LA scene, but he kind of disappeared for like rightful reasons. He like wouldn't stop following me around, and I was just like, hi, good to see you. And he was like, Lila, so I've been in rehab for the last 3 months. And I'm like, oh, good for you.
Okay.
But also in my head, I'm like, it's 4 a.m. and you're holding a glass of tequila and there's white powder literally on your nose. So what are you saying? And he's like, well, I obviously relapsed today. And I'm just like, first, the girl who escaped from sober living. Second, this whole situation. I don't want to know that.
Is he trying to say that you're his inspo for relapsing?
I don't know, but I'm like, I honestly, I really want to know what rehab's like. Like,
Okay.
do you have like TV hour? Like, do you get to watch Love Island? If you guys have been to rehab, please comment. I'm not gonna lie, because I really want to know.
I can't imagine. I know one of my friends growing up actually went to rehab.
What was it like?
Ojai, or whatever.
Okay.
And she honestly said it was like kind of lit. She went out on the weekends. Like she
went out?
Yeah, she went out on the weekends. Like, like to the town or whatever. And then she would have her like little daily routine. She went to therapy. She would like have her little vitamins.
Well,
she
some
takes
of
every
them are
single-
like open.
Yeah, I think it depends on what level of sobriety that you're in. But
Like one time I saw this
don't know.
like daddy. This was like a year ago when I was like, fully clocked in. And I was like, wait, where do you have to go? He was like, I have to go. I have a meeting. And I was like, where? And he was like, I have to go back to rehab. And I'm like, you just took 9 shots. What?
Wait, what?
So I don't know the whole rules and regulations of the whole rehab situation.
Oh
my God, we would tell them about the comedy show.
Wait, but what was the term the girl used? She was like, a chuckle fucker.
Chuckle
Oh
fucker.
my God, you guys.
Is it because they laugh during sex?
Yes. Oh my God, you guys. We went to, so our rules of life is
Yes.
to never say no to live music and to never say no to a fucking comedy show.
And never say no to catch a steak, obviously.
No, ever say no. Most importantly, catch steak.
Live music, comedy, and caviar.
100%. we go to this place called the Ha Factory or something
Don't
like that.
ask.
I don't know. This sketchy place in NoHo. Our friend Marco invited us. Shout out Marco. He's actually
Shout out Marco Del Vecchio.
He's a fucking legend. He was such a beast on stage. He ate that up.
Make sure y'all stream. Fuck, what's his podcast?
Smoochie Town.
Smoochie Town.
Stream Smoochie Town. So we went to the Ha Factory and it was like desolate. There was like 9 people there. I was like actually pretty scared.
Usually comedy shows are like packed.
Packed. We saw Matt Rife together. Like that was
Line
insane.
outside.
Yeah, I was actually confused, but I was confused. I am confused. When we were there, I guess one of the headliners was Brittany Ferlin, and honestly,
Which if you guys live under a fucking rock,
Tommy Lee's like new wife. She's such a fucking icon. She was so fucking funny. She was basically saying how like if you're into a guy in comedy, you're a chuckle fucker, which is basically like you're fucking them and like it's all a fucking joke or like have a stigma or some bullshit against them. I don't fucking know.
it just got me because she was like, I'm in an age gap relationship, and because she's like 30 something, and she's like, who else? Obviously, me and Stas are like. But Tommy Lee's fucking 62.
He's so hot.
He's hot.
We saw them the last time we saw them was at MGK's birthday party.
Was she there?
Yeah, she was there.
with them?
She was there. Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
We like gagged. Like I gagged so hard because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of Pamela Anderson.
She loves Pam.
Yeah,
I just love Tommy because of the show.
Yeah, I just love Brittany fucking Ferlin, dude. She was fucking hysterical. She was talking about like her loose pussy lips because like he has such a big dick at 62. So fucking funny. Like,
she was like making fun of how big his dick was, but then also his age. Like she didn't look at like a notes app once.
No.
Like she's so. I'm not gonna say I give applaud to people who can sing, dance, and comedians.
yes.
Because if you can stand on stage and make a joke and see no one laugh and
Mm-hmm.
still just move on and not want to like jump out of your window, like you got it.
Right?
Like how do you make a joke? Like I just like my comedy is just laughing or telling a story about how like a daddy had a micro. Like I don't know, but like she's so fucking funny.
No, she ate that down, you guys. If you ever have the opportunity to go to a fucking comedy show in Los Angeles, take it and run because you will have the best time ever. And I'm not gonna lie, I was dying after that.
It was
Like dying.
one of my favorite things is going on an amusement park ride with Stas because the way she yells is like I wish I could scream like that. And then when we're at a comedy show, we had our quesadilla, we had our celery, like we had our mozzarella sticks.
Our
like
double strawberry margarita, of course.
I don't know what
Like that's my heaven.
when I got back from Arizona, me and Stas like went to dinner and I was like, Stas, I just feel so like normal again. Like I think my brain chemistry low-key reset. If you guys love going out so much, I'm not gonna lie, I highly recommend just like going somewhere and taking a breather and like sweating out your shit and like just like coming back down to earth. Because I didn't realize I had no brain cells, and then we went out and I was like, okay, yeah, we went out for like an hour, we can go home. Like,
I've never heard you say that in my life.
it was like 11:30. I was like, yeah, we can go. Like I was just done.
I feel like we have like switched personalities because randomly I kind of like going out recently. So I don't know. Ibiza's
usually-
gonna be a fucking mess.
You Ibiza?
Yeah, Ibiza's gonna be a fucking mess. I'm gonna
Bell.
say Ibiza Bell is gonna be in full effect. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be a fucking savage. Any man within a 5-mile radius, I will literally have like in my pants within like seconds.
Our outfits are gonna be insane. We literally booked one ways, and I think we're within a 2-hour radius flight something to like fucking Italy, Barcelona, everywhere we've ever wanted to be in our lives. So I'm just like, okay, hop on the train, hop on a bus, hop on a flight.
Manifested our hot European summer, you guys, because we were supposed to go to London for SZA. That ended up not working out, which is, I mean, honestly, like my best friend died and my dad. So
I was
sorry.
gonna say it,
like,
but I don't.
Whatever.
There was other shit going on, and I feel like that wasn't even like a, oh fuck, we're not in London. It's just like, okay.
We weren't even thinking about that at the
It
time.
didn't go through my brain.
But now I'm just
time.
excited because I'm a big person. If I'm gonna say I'm gonna do something, I have to do it. Everything my body makes me want to do it so fucking bad. So I'm so excited to like frolic around Europe with you. I think it's gonna be the best trip of all time.
We've been like on our shit. We're like, okay, this is booked. Okay, Cabo's booked. My cousin's getting married. Haven't seen him since playing cops and robbers when I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
But we're going to a wedding, so that'll be exciting.
Yeah.
I'm so ready. And then who knows? Maybe we'll just, if it's still going on, we'll pop into the Mumbani wedding
Yeah.
and say hi to Justin Bieber.
And Kim K.
If you guys haven't seen anything of the Mumbani.
I think it's Ambani.
Mum-
It's AM.
It's M-U-M.
Really?
Yeah.
Mambani.
I don't know.
I think it's Ambani.
Anyways, are they the richest family in India? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Richest fucking family in
Ambani
India.
AM.
Oh,
Ambani.
Oh, Ambani. Okay. Well, I wonder what he does. Like, how the fuck does he have that much money? But Justin, it's like Indian weddings, I think, are like, aren't they months long?
Indian weddings.
Like months.
I've actually been to an Indian wedding, crazy enough.
For a month long or just like one part?
I mean, it was in New Jersey when I was 6 years old. It was not no Ambani wedding, baby girl.
But it was still like insane.
It was insane. And
they like come in on animals sometimes. Like,
they go so hard. Like,
that's what I want.
No, I honestly, you might have to marry into the culture.
I don't want to walk down the aisle. I want to literally be on like an. Daisy has to be with me, and I want to be literally on an elephant.
Yeah, I think that honestly is the most realistic idea. And I think if you don't get that, then honestly don't get married.
Don't get married.
Maybe go for another Ambani. Maybe he has a brother.
I know who I'm DMing.
Ambani brother.
Wait, I'm on it.
That's who you have to DM, an Ambani.
You know what we should do when deciding where to go in Europe?
What?
Our friend Mads, when we were in Cabo, she told us that our next thing that we need to do is literally sit on our podcast and spin a globe and just do it.
Oh.
Which I feel like it would work out so in our favor because we have the best times like in Indiana.
Just frolicking.
Just frolicking somewhere so random.
No, my hope for Europe is to see, I want to go to Buckingham Palace.
Which is where?
In London.
Oh. That sounded...
No, that's fine. I want to go to Buckingham Palace and I want to like play be like silly in front of one of those like London guys. I want to do all the corny shit. Like
Stas is set on London.
That's like where my heart is, I swear to God.
I'm set on like I want to be on a boat like going to a restaurant in Italy or like Paris, but also Switzerland is so close. Like Switzerland
would be crazy.
Have you seen it?
It's
like
insane.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, no.
So definitely stay tuned. Maybe we'll bring the mics.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Maybe we'll bring the mics.
We can pod while we're out there.
And then also something that a lot of you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like kind of surprised, but also if you guys have been following me for a while, I guess it kind of makes sense because we were friends at some point. But Cole Kerrigan kind of came out of the woodworks and he like posted that he is sober now and he was struggling with a bunch of different like fentanyl type stuff. And I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like I applaud him because going through anything like that has to be one of the hardest things ever. I don't like seeing anyone struggle, especially because we were like so fucking close for so many years. Clearly everyone has their own demons, but I just think it's amazing that he is getting so much support. He has the support that he needs and is moving on and bettering himself, because I feel like as long as someone's I didn't know, it's crazy when people say the words fentanyl addiction.
Yeah.
Because in my brain, fentanyl is a little piece of something that's accidentally in something that kills someone. So if you're taking it purposefully, how are you alive?
I mean,
that's what I don't get. Like, drugs are just so...
There's no, like, the science behind it, I'm sure, is crazy. I'm sure his immune system is fucked.
His
and
hands were like peeling.
Yeah, I'm sure he was fighting for his life. I don't know. That whole situation, honestly, like, so triggering because, you know, just I've seen so many people in life, you know, go through it with addiction. But I think him publicizing it is such a big step in the right direction, because truthfully, when you do put your struggles on the internet, there is
an
accountability that I believe the people who actually do support you will hold you to that standard. And I wish nothing more for him to just, you know, be free of that. Addiction's so scary. It's such a crippling thing that you're probably going to go through the rest of your life. And I really hope that, you know, he finds some peace in that, because, you know, he's a beautiful artist, like truly.
So fucking...
So talented. Like, I know you guys had a past. I've actually never met him,
really?
Which is crazy. I've never met him.
We had some of the craziest times. Like, we went to El Paseo with Marty.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, that's absolutely insane. But I think as long as I like was watching his TikTok and I saw him say, like, as long as I'm helping literally one person, that's the only reason I posted it. And I was like, I have always said that, like, even if this podcast got one view and someone was like, oh my God, you guys helped me transition, like, say our job here is done.
For sure.
So I think that's the beautiful part about social media, is that someone else can realize that they're not alone. That's why I've always vocalized stuff I was going through, eating disorder stuff, because I always feel fucking dark and crazy and feel like I'm the only one going through it. But baby, no matter what you guys are going through, someone else is probably going through it even worse.
Yeah.
And I think that's how to look at things, because other people are going through your same boat.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard tipping scale of like when you're in the moment, certain things feel bigger than they are.
Yeah.
And I wish that, you know, even one person watching this podcast, you know, your struggles are not what's defining you. It's just what you're going through at the moment, which I'm sorry, it sucks.
Just for this quick second.
I get it. We've all been there. Even that the most richest, famousest, craziest bitch in life has had the worst fucking days. And truthfully, like, learning how to cope with that, learning how to deal with that is only gonna make you a better bitch and make you stronger. You've got this, Belle Diva. Today is your day.
I always think about that. Obviously, it's very easy, like Stas said, to literally think your life is over.
Yeah.
Even when I was in the hospital for like a couple days, I was like, oh my God, it's fucking done. Like,
When they ran out of butter croissants the other day.
Butter croissants are
Life
gone.
was
I'm
over.
done. But like, I'm not gonna lie, like Ariana Grande got bombed during a concert, then her boyfriend died. Like, Demi
Yeah.
Lovato, like, everyone's going through shit, no matter what you think or what you see on fucking line, how perfect someone's life looks. Baby, chances are, if you're not in their life, you know nothing.
Exactly.
And I think that's another thing about social media is like people will hate, but it's like, have you met the person? No.
No,
Have you ever hung out with the person? No.
absolutely not.
Or like what? But yeah, that's my take on it. We also want to talk about anxiety and Inside Out 2.
Oh,
Because me and Stas went and thought it was so cute.
oh my God. I loved Inside Out too. That movie was so cute.
I cried.
Did you cry?
I
didn't
cried
cry.
the second time with Olivia.
Really?
But the first time, no. I was just eating my Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah, right.
They're so
Wiping
good.
your tears with the Hawaiian
But I think it was
rolls.
very valid. I've never seen a Disney movie. I think more and more with Disney, I think they start to address like, I think there's like been gay animated stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like I think they address how life is moving. People
I
having panic
wish
attacks.
that we had movies like that growing up, because I would have loved to watch a movie talking about anxiety. I mean, I feel like anxiety is different for every single person.
Of course.
Like, it's even you and I, so different.
different. And the way we handle it,
So different. Like, it's,
I vocalize it, you shut down.
yeah, it's, I mean, it's, I'm having anxiety even talking about that.
Like,
Honestly.
I think the way that they showed the panic attack and like the heavy breathing and like all your emotions going around and around shows so much, because some people shut down and can't like move, like other, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I
other
mean,
people like do like they like disassociate and like have attachment issues. Like
mm-hmm.
I think it goes all different realms.
I don't know. I think, you know, it's hard to, you have to put yourself out of your body at certain points and realize that obviously your problems, you know, everybody has moments in life that seem so much worse than they actually are. And
Sometimes they are bad.
Yeah,
but sometimes it's like, oh my God, your
yeah.
anxiety just fucking goes.
I know. And I don't know. My heart really goes out to everybody who has those struggles. And I have those struggles on a day-to-day basis. But I think the biggest part of that is learning what self-soothing is and learning what, you know, is going to make you, you know, more equipped in life to move on. Because truthfully, you're going to be giving a presentation one day and it's going to be nerve-wracking, and you're going to have to figure out what you're going to do when you are feeling anxious and things like that. So
having your nervous tics.
I definitely have those.
What are your nervous tics?
My nervous tics, I honestly think yesterday when you guys were in my room and all I wanted to do was make my bed and everybody was talking and I was overstimulated.
Get out.
I said, can everybody shut the fuck up and get out? And, you know, realistically, that's not how you're supposed to talk to anybody. But my friends know me well enough to be like, okay, well, she's probably, you know, anxious and needs to. I'm like an anxious cleaner, that's for sure.
When do you think, like, I know my exact two right off the bat. Like, when do you think you have the most anxiety?
When the most anxiety is when I can't control a situation.
Okay.
I'm a control freak, like through and through.
I think my anxiety things that I wish I could fix are when I'm out and I like, not even compare myself to other people, but I just know like people can be rude or like whatever, and then I just think I'm gonna get stabbed.
Right.
Or if after I eat
The
and
spiral.
then I like get snappy. Like I think I'm working on it, but like if me and Stas eat, like all of a sudden I like freak out and I'm like, I have to go home. Or like, I don't know, I just get so snappy for no reason. It's like, Lila, you ate, move on. Like,
yeah.
let's go on a walk. Like,
You have to like
but I think
break
I've been
out
doing
of
better.
it. I definitely think there's like a point where you have to like train your mind to kind of do something else. unfortunately, mine is cleaning, and that like
I wish mine was cleaning.
I know, but now I'm an obsessive cleaner, so like that's another thing to have anxiety about. Is
you're an obsessive toothbrusher?
I am.
Toothbrusher.
Oh my god! So one of my anxious tics is I brush my teeth for way too long to the point where like my gums bleed and like my mouth starts like honestly gushing.
My gums always bleed.
Well, they haven't been doing it recently because I got the Philips Hue toothbrush. You know, Philips has a toothbrush that like it goes for like I think like 24 seconds or something like that, and it stops. So it tells you when to stop.
Did you do it like 8 times?
I do it twice.
Oh, okay.
I definitely do it twice. You're supposed to do it once, but that has helped me a lot. You know, with my anxiety, because it literally is telling me, okay, it's time to stop brushing your teeth, Stassi. Like, you need to, you know, move on to something else. It's not just about controlling what you're doing to your mouth. You need to go out into the world and face your problems. So,
when do you think your first panic attack was? Like, mine was when I came home with makeup. Paul Levy fucking from my hometown put it on me. Just foundation and mascara. My dad said, "What's on your face?" And he dragged me out, and I ran into my friend's car and like literally couldn't breathe. I go, drive.
You've seen me have like some crazy panic attacks. I haven't had a panic attack in a very long time, thank God.
Like sometimes you'll do it like in front of me, but I feel like sometimes you like do it, you'll like start breathing really heavy, and then you just need like a sec.
Yeah. I would say my first.
You wrote this note down.
I
what
know.
do you mean? She literally wanted. She's the one that goes, I feel like we should start with anxiety.
Now I'm having anxiety.
Now she has anxiety. Okay, we're gonna move on then.
I think my first panic attack probably was when I was in 3rd grade.
Okay.
And I remember
3rd grade.
In 3rd grade was probably my first panic attack.
Okay.
And I remember when we would go to gym, or maybe even middle school, maybe like anytime I was separated from the boys and the girls, I would have the worst anxiety because it truly felt like everybody like was like all eyes on me, and it was okay. This bitch has to hang out with the boys because this bitch is not like everybody else. And I think being singled out was like my biggest fear, because weirdly enough, I was such a shy kid. Like I was not like the class clown, anything like that. I literally liked my coloring book, and I liked to lay low and do my thing.
Like, were you ever in like drama, or was it very much just like peaceful, quiet?
I had an ant farm.
Did you bring it to school?
No, I had an ant farm at school. Like I would like feed the ants at school.
Like headphones in the hallway, or like very much like laughing loud?
I had friends. Like I was like a happy kid, but I was like also I was so anxious because like I couldn't be who I was. So that's I think where it comes from, where I can't really show my anxious side to other people, because if I'm showing that to somebody else, that means I don't have control over it. And you know what they say, perception is reality. So which is honestly not true at all. I honestly hate that statement, because
I knew you in high school.
Perception is not real. High school, I was a bad bitch. Let's start there. But
like elementary, junior high, you were quiet. Like
I was super quiet. Yeah,
I was gonna say your photos in high school, you like you threw parties, bitch.
No, I was a crackhead.
I got beat up in high school.
Really?
By a girl.
Goddamn.
I was kind of very like social, dramatic. Like someone would tell me something and I'd be like, Taylor, she just called you a bitch. And then, or like, I literally did that to this girl named Taylor, and she came up to me, choked me, pushed me up against the locker, smacked me, and I crawled into the nurse's office on all fours.
Really?
I'm not kidding.
You probably deserved it.
Pit stains and all. I was always sweating.
Yeah.
2nd floor. Like they had no AC
gross.
upstairs.
No, I would have beat your ass too. Sweaty bitch.
It was the pit stains that got my ass beat.
100%. You deserved it. Wear some fucking deodorant, bitch.
I know. It was. My mom always got me the clear, like wet. Do you know, like the?
I do that.
I hated that.
I love
deodorant.
that. I love that deodorant.
Like it made me so sticky and like overwhelmed.
No,
I
it's
wanted
good.
Botox in my armpits so bad.
Really?
So bad.
Oh my God.
Never got it. But yeah, got beat up. That fucking sucked.
No wonder you had anxiety, bitch. They were dragging your ass.
And then in junior high, this guy put me in a locker in the locker room, but that wasn't like dramatic. I thought it was hot because he was attractive. Shout out Nate.
Ew, like I used the boys' locker room when I was in 7th grade.
It always gave me so like showering.
And
like they wanted me to change during gym.
They would bang on the fucking doors, and I would like be in the corner, and it was so terrifying. Like that's when no wonder I had anxiety. Like I was a target.
It was like jail.
Yeah.
Speaking of jail, I wonder how Krishan's doing, because I think her and Blueface are both in jail. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I think they're both in jail. I was just watching a TikTok that everyone's worried about, because I think she like took the baby to court.
Okay, that's weird.
And then someone else like took the baby at court because she had to go to jail. And then that person was like, I'm not doing this. And so now it's like in
Krishan Jr.
It's in
foster.
Yeah, like I think like CFS or whatever the hell. Which is really fucking sad, because I feel like with like kind of like we were saying with Gypsy, like I feel like it'll just make her life so whole. Like I feel like Krishan was kind of starting to get
that bitch is fucking crazy.
No, she was blacked out drunk when she was pregnant.
That girl, no.
I'm not gonna lie,
she was on Baddies East when she was pregnant. No wonder she's in jail. Her tattoo of Blueface on her face should have put her in jail.
I don't want to say no one should be able to have kids, but I think if you're blacking out pregnant and then getting your front tooth removed and then getting your baby daddy tattooed on your tooth and your face,
yeah, I
think your fallopian tube should come out with it.
Yeah, I'll take them, bitch. I will fucking take them, because goddamn, that's embarrassing.
But fuck,
that's just sad. That's really tragic. I'm actually like that. I
did the Blueface music video.
Did you?
When I was a blonde working at McDonald's, they wanted a bunch of people to come for free. I Uber pooled there with like 4 other people in the backseat.
Yeah.
And then I did the music. It was him and G-Eazy. It was the I don't know what song it was, but I was in the very, very back wearing a red dress from Goodwill.
Okay.
It was iconic. I thought I was going to have my moment.
Yeah.
And they were like, get further back.
Yeah.
Get further
back.
They were
like, we can see your lace, babe.
They were like, your fucking Freedom Couture got to be glued wig looks so bad, and your dick is out, babe.
They were like, but we still need you. We need the numbers.
But we still want you, that's for sure.
I know. I was a video vixen for like, a year or two.
Oh my God, for Tay Money and
what's his name? Lil Mosey.
Lil.
Which is funny because we just saw him too.
At the Jessica Ridge.
And I think I said hi to him or something like that, but I don't think he knew.
We just talked about that on last week's podcast.
Oh my God.
And I was like, yeah, he didn't want to talk, or he didn't fuck with me because I was trans. And then you were like, and he didn't want to fuck you because you were trans.
Probably not. Probably not.
But he seems like he's like he seemed like he was like less.
No,
I've had some. He seemed like he was quiet and like.
The Lil Mosey music video was crazy. The Tay Money one was actually insane because I DM'd her on. It was the day before my best friend's birthday,
Caitlin?
And day before Caitlin's birthday, and we were in Florida, and we had gone shopping for like these hot outfits.
They were like mini skirts and bras.
I literally wore like a Victoria's Secret bra. I knew that Tay Money was gonna be in Miami, and she was like, I'm having a music video tomorrow. And then the morning of, we were up at like 5 in the morning. I DM'd her. I was like, I want to come to the music video. The morning of, she sends me the address, and it was at
Get Up. We have to put on a lash.
What's that one place?
Was that a basketball court, right?
Unknown. It's called Unknown. It's a shoe store in Miami. And Tay Money literally was like, okay, I'm so glad these bitches showed up, because there was like no budget for the music video. We shot at this.
Did she pay you guys or?
No, bitch. I was lucky to be breathing her air.
Right.
And she had just gotten her tits done. She looked so good. And she literally.
It's so good too. Like your ass is out.
Honestly, go and watch that Work With Ya music video. That was insane. Let me work with ya. But she like thanked us so much after that, because she was like, nobody else showed up. Like
both of your music videos were kind of the same vibe, right? Like the Mosey one was kind of like you guys were partying on a bus.
They were both in Miami, which was so fucking funny.
We gotta go back to Miami.
I know. We need to be in another music video in Miami. The Tay Money one was more wholesome. Like I felt like that was summer camp. The Lil Mosey one was insane, because I think I don't know. So what? It was like a friend of a friend of a friend knew him. And
yeah, wait, how did that happen?
It was a friend of a friend of a friend knew him. We drive down to Dade County. It was like not in a
Miami-Dade.
It was not in a cute part of Miami. It was at somebody random's house. It was like a house party. And he pulls up with his big ass chain. Immediately when he pulls up, he kicks somebody out. One of these bitches were so like dick eating, so pressed to be in this music video. I was
he
so
loves
confused.
Kicking people out.
I was kind of nervous because I honestly have not been around. I mean, now a little bit different. I've not been around like a lot of rappers at the time. We were in Miami. I was like, this is sketchy. And he immediately first thing kicks out this blonde bitch, and then he literally points to me and my friend. He's like, "You guys over here, right next to him." Oh, did you think you were done for? I thought I was out. I honestly thought I was out. I was like, "Fuck no!" Me and this fake Gucci bag are out. Like
you had the white one or the pink one, or is it
the blue one?
Where'd that go?
with the chain. I probably threw it out.
Probably threw it in the trash.
So he puts me and my best friend right there. And this was the second wait, now that I'm thinking about it, it was the second music video in the same week. This was the same fucking week. We did 2 music videos in 1 week.
Wearing the same outfit?
Absolutely not. Didn't get paid for it. Had a fucking party. Blacked out. Went to what's that one building in Miami called?
Like the club?
Where's Alexa Delano's used to live?
Oh, something. It's like 10,000, but it's called 1,000.
Yeah.
1,000 Museum Square or something.
Yeah. We went to this fucking crazy ass
Like penthouse.
penthouse. And
It was him and who? Was it him and another rapper?
Smoke Perp. And he was dating Noah Cyrus at the time. And he was fucking another bitch. And I knew I was friends with Noah, so I didn't even know what to say. So I was kind of just like, okay, let me just be in this music video, have my little moment. But yeah, Lil Mosey to this day does not know that the video vixen was a doll. So
shout out Mosey.
Thanks.
I wonder what his name is.
I don't even fucking
care at all. But
I really don't give a fuck.
I really want to be in one.
I know.
I just saw Trisha.
Oh my God.
Katy Perry's.
No, she hit that down.
I wish she had more screen time.
I know.
And it almost looks like she was like wearing a breastplate because her boobs were so big and juicy.
I think
like,
Elvis just plumped them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also,
kind of feeling another round soon.
Low-key.
But yeah, I can't wait to see Eric like just keep dancing for her.
Yeah.
Our other friend is dancing for fucking Katy Perry. I'm like, I need to do something with myself.
I know. Why don't you start like contortioning or like juggling?
Like go on America's like Got Talent.
Yeah. What would you do?
Like burp.
Yeah. That would be good. I don't know what I would do. Like a slick back.
A slicked bun.
I could do probably slick
You
bun.
could probably like do some like record shit.
I
Like
would love to time it. I could probably be in the book of world records.
I think you could too.
I totally could. We should start timing
You're
it.
unstoppable.
Right?
You already know.
Right?
Well, damn.
Yeah, damn.
That was insane.
This was like a tea dump, a trauma dump, a pussy dump.
I mean, I took such a fat dump this morning, so it's only
just a dump in general.
So it's only right. We went to the movies last night, and that soft pretzel came right out of me whole. Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
X marks the spot.
But should we do a little pit and peek?
A pit and peek?
Yeah.
I
think my peak was Tate. Like
that was a peak for sure. I feel like no pits. I just all peaks for the rest of the summer. And I really hope that Nicole and Kendall win Love Island. That'll be my peak.
Yeah. Okay. Peaks. Mexico booked. Love Island's amazing. Mm-hmm. Ibiza's booked. We're hot. We saw Tate McRae.
Yeah. I think I'm done with pits for the rest of the year.
Forever.
Because I've had a pit in my stomach from a lot of you bitches. So.
Yeah, and we shit it right out.
Thank God.
We dumped that fucking pit
the good old fashioned way.
But yeah, you guys, I don't even know how long we're at. What are we at?
124.
Oh, cute.
Hot.
I really think we should DM people like live and just for fun. But I don't know who we would DM.
Yeah, that's like pretty much all I have. What do you think, Stas? Like there's like a few other random things, but it can like wait because they're almost like too random.
What is it?
Like confidence. Like when do you find out you're ready for like your Trisha Paytas mom era? And then this one story about like this girl I met the other day, and then like minding your business.
I feel like we like low-key like put everything in this
like,
bitch.
Kind of say, like meeting Chelsea Lascani, but I should have said that when you like talked about Cabo. Like,
yeah.
At a different time.
All right. So on that note,
I think that's a wrap, you guys.
We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for listening to the Lilahbility podcast.
If you guys have not already, bitch, we are shitting out reels and TikToks on Lilahbility Podcast on Instagram and Lilahbility Pod on TikTok. We'll link all of those socials, all of my socials, and all of Stas's socials down below, bitch. Join the club. Let's be best friends.
And as always, stay motherfucking true, bitches.
Last time we said like, and as always, and it was like something else. I didn't know what you were going to say.
What did we say?
I don't know. We'll have to look. It was on the new one. But wait, honestly, say it again. I didn't know what you were going to say.
And as always, stay true.
Bye, you guys. Thank
Love
you for watching.